Quickly, over here. You're the first soul I've seen coming out of King's Haven. Tell me, were there any signs of the Blackbirds at all? This is Tableau's locket. I gave it to her myself. It should hold enough of a scent for Kerr to track Stendar willing. Let's see where they all... Here, girl. See if you can find our friend Tableau. She's caught a scent. Make sure to follow close behind. I'll keep back and guard our rear.
This beast is nothing we've seen before. I can tell you that much.
Keep your guard up. We may not be so lucky if more of these creatures attack.
You face Ulafire, the thoroughly unscrupulous. Come no closer, or I shall bestow a banquet of bladework upon thy body.
I'm afraid only skewered meat is on the menu.
Wait! Don't hurt him! He's not a real bandit!
A true actor must know when to exit the stage. Farewell.
Tableau, what exactly have you gone and done?
This certainly played out differently in my head. Well, I suppose the good news is I was never actually kidnapped and no one was hurt. All around. I didn't know what else to do. Manakar had cut off all contact with me when Lilawem became my patron. So I took some... When I became an artist, I was surrounded by a new set of masks. Pleasant, smiling faces who only cared for my fame. That's when I realized how important Manakar was to me. He doesn't hide who he... I understand that. I truly do. But what happiness can I find if I continue to deny my own feelings? Fame isn't worth that. Manakar might not understand. I never thought of it. So let me clarify. We can't be together in order for me to become an artist.
Yes. It is the only way for you to succeed.
Fine. I'll become the greatest artist Summerset has ever known. And when I do, no one will dare question our relationship.
What?
I haven't given up yet, Manakar. Not by a long shot.
By Stendar.
I've checked over Lillandrill from top to bottom, and there's no sign of the Court of Bedlam. I can't get the Portal Master to let me go to the college compound, though. Have you brought permission from the Proxy Queen? Good, good. I was about to turn that insignificant book dust into something small, wet, and slimy. It would have made matters worse, but it might have brightened the dark mood I've been in. No, the mission is more important than personal matters. I'm sure Lathan will turn up, eventually. In the meantime, you should talk to the Portal Master. Lathan and I met when we were initiates of the Sigic Order. We fell in love and married, had a daughter. We had all the things we ever wanted. And then everything changed. It happened ages ago, after a long illness. We lived on an island filled with the most accomplished sages of our age, and there was nothing that could be done. No, it wasn't like that. When the Right Master first learned of the possible Daedric threat, Lathan volunteered to look into it. We both thought it would be good for Lathan to get away. Lathan's reports became less frequent. Then he stopped sending them altogether. I'd know if he was dead, but he could be a prisoner or hurt. My main concern right now is the threat posed by the Daedric princes. Lathan will have to wait.
Not now, please. I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of Sapiarchs. We can't have just anyone wandering around the compound. So you're the luminary the Proxy Queen wants me to treat with kid gloves. And I suppose the compound has been purposely isolated to serve as a sanctuary and place of study. Just follow me and step onto the dais.
Pardon me, but I'd rather be left alone right now. I'm dealing with a rather personal loss, and not in the mood for conversation. Corpse. Nefarian is dead. Excellent. And by your own admission, he's dead. I honestly can't think of a better conclusion to this whole affair. Thank you for understanding. Hopefully I can put this whole affair behind me soon. Is it so strange to feel relief at such an outcome? You read Nefarian's letter. He wanted his affliction to be kept a secret. He knew the repercussions. Honestly, I'm sure he is too. Better to die in honor than live in disgrace. And I do mourn his loss. He was an excellent candidate for marriage. It could take decades before I'm matched with another betrothed. And a femme such as yourself would never understand. My family's name, Nefarian's family's name, that's all that matters. Nothing else. Someone who's not a high elf, of course. If you're going to live within Summerset, I strongly suggest you learn our vocabulary. It's the least you visitors can do.
over here. I trust you were successful. My own inquiries were fruitful. I've learned where we must go next in this investigation. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Did you manage to break Galador's wards? What did you find? Honestly, what would Emil want with sheep's blood? And syringes? I'd suspect blood magic or chemical addiction if I didn't know Emil. Neither of those I'll try to figure out what Emil wanted with these items. Meanwhile, I found the guard who arrested Emil, Millerant. I'm forbidden to speak to him, but you... She is tenacious. She often volunteers to help others. You won't find a more zealous advocate for the mages, guilds, goals, and mission. In truth, I've never had a greater pupil, aside from Emil, of course. In my experience, people use talent as an excuse for idleness and lack of effort. Emil and Vieving both enjoy great natural... Truthfully, I'd love to. But as a diplomat, I don't have that luxury. The Sapiarchs consider the matter settled, and officially our Mages Guild has accepted their ruling. I have a duty to preserve our relations with the Sapiarchs. It has exacerbated tensions that already exist. The Sapiarchs see this murder as evidence of our negligence. Members of the Guild resent it, so we're caught in something of a downward spiral. She is tenacious. She often volunteers to help others. You won't find a more zealous advocate for the mages, guilds, goals, and mission. In truth, I've never... In my experience, people use talent as an excuse for idleness and lack of effort. Truthfully, I'd love to, but as a diplomat, I don't have that luxury. The Sapiarchs consider the matter settled, and officially our Mages Guild has accepted their ruling. I have a duty to preserve our relation. It has exacerbated tensions that already exist. The Sapiarchs see this murder as evidence of our negligence. Members of the Guild resent it. She is tenacious. She often volunteers to help others. You won't find a more zealous advocate. In my experience, people use talent as an excuse for idleness and lack of effort. Emil and Vieving both enjoy great natural ability, but Emil, truthfully, I'd love to. But as a diplomat, I don't have that luxury. The Sapiarchs consider the matter settled, and officially our Mages Guild has accepted their ruling. I have a duty to preserve our relations with the Sapiarchs. It has exacerbated tensions that already exist. She is...
Welcome to Lalandril. Just off the boat. Lots of sailors coming and going. Just don't forget to submit your shipping manifests. Sad business, that. I was at my post when I saw Emil with a body slung over his shoulder. Once he reached the gate, he slid Haladan's corpse onto the ground and collapsed. He didn't seem mad, if that's what you're asking. But he wasn't lucid either. When it comes to murderers, I've met more than my fair share. Look, you need to... no, of course...
Who's there? Emil? Is that you? Where is Haladon? Is he all right? Auriel, forgive me. Please listen carefully. Emil did not murder Haladon. I swear it. The two of them only sought to help me. Gods, no! I came here with my companion Gerwardell. By the time we arrived, her illness was terminal. Emil tried to administer the cure to her too, but she broke free and attacked Haladon. There was so much shouting. Stone abominations. Vampiric alchemy. If the Sapiarchs found out that Haladon had a hand in this tragedy, they would strike his name from it. Absolutely. Haladon and Emil loved each other deeply. It was obvious from the moment I arrived. Emil would never let something he did jeopardize Haladon's reputation. I don't think you understand the Sapiarchs. It wouldn't be a simple matter of not praying over Haladon's grave. They would expunge his memory entirely. Every discovery he made, every scholarly paper, everything. It would be like he never existed. Undoubtedly. The Sapiarchs would probably dispatch a few vampire hunters to find. I believe so. The fog is gone. The flop sweats and sleepless nights with dreams of blood and stone. But the cost was high. Too high. Poor Haladon. Yes. I can feel it creeping up the back of my throat. That thirst. It was just a tickle at first. Now, who knows how far it will go? Emil brewed this form of the virus alchemically. Maybe this will pass and I will... Never. Enough people have suffered on my account. Anyway, how would I find them? The shale skin disease claimed my sight before Emil had the chance to administer the treatment. I will find a way to survive without harming others. My new condition does have a few benefits. My senses are keener now than they've ever been. I can hear the flutter of a moth's wings and smell lichens in the next room. They called it osteochondritic fever, a rare virus that hardens the skin like stone and oyster shell. And as if that we were part of a merchant fleet that got blown off course, wound up beached on an island full of slowed mischief. Something in the air. Truthfully,